The following presentation does not represent Australian opinion or intellect. We do not speak for any religious order or ethnic minority. We are not political scientists or uni graduates. We're insignificant upper-lower class scum, comparing notes and airing grievances. It's just our opinion. Deal with it.
No way that GST will ever be part of our policy. Never ever, it's dead.
If they don't like it, go back to where they're from.
It is a big idea.
No, we don't need them.
A new world order. By 1990, no Australian child will be living in poverty.
Right.
You should shell out.
Remember that line in Goodfellas? Did you watch it?
Oh, no, I don't remember
I watched
anything
it
about
years
that.
ago, man. So me and Fabiani always quoted at work, and he said to me that he's looking into construction, like he actually wants to look into something doing construction. And I said, like in what the hell's that?
That's the game started, hang on.
What the fuck? I thought someone was drilling for oil. Yeah, man. In the movie, because, you know, like they're in the mob, right? So, what's his name? Ray Liotta's got his missus out on the town or whatever, and she's like, he's throwing splashy money around, so she asks him, what does he do? He's like, I'm in construction. You know, if it doesn't feel like you're in construction, I'm a union delegate. It's the most spurious, random industrial role. I said it to Fabiani, I go, I want to be a union delegate, man.
Yeah, man.
I want that as a life goal, like that one day I will be a union delegate. It's the best role ever, man. Anyway, how was that kindy, dude? What happened?
Indy.
Yeah. Indy went to kindy.
Indy's first day today.
How'd you feel?
Sent a tear down my cheek.
Indy went to kindy.
Indy went to kindy.
Did it? Like, really?
Pretty mad kinder.
No, but did you actually cry?
No, I didn't cry.
Fuck off.
I would have if she was like, don't leave me or whatever, but there was like, just get out of here, leave me alone.
She's known you for long enough, dude.
Dude, she was just like, yeah, go. Like, come on, go already.
Like, go away.
I was going to say...
She saw the sandpit, made a beeline for it, and that was all over.
Started recruiting her gang, man.
Dude, I was actually thinking about this the other day. How did you tell her that she was going to start going to kindergarten? As in, what did you just say to her? Oh, we're going to kindy tomorrow, and she didn't know what it was until you told her, right?
Oh, I've been telling her for like a year.
What?
It's like eventually you'll go to kinder before school and you'll learn, you know, letters and painting and shit. And so she was prepped for it.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Oh, she has been hanging out for it.
So you built it up. You know why? Because like when I was driving to come here, and I passed like a tram stop, and there was like a little kid in like a uniform, or like she had a bag. So I'm assuming it's her first day of prep or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then had like her mum, and then must have been like an older sister or something, and like another friend. And one of them was like had her phone out, like videotaping her sitting at the tram stop.
First day.
Yeah. And I was just wondering, what were they telling that kid in the lead up to that day? Or did they just leave it and then like on...
Surprise.
Yeah, like
School's
Wednesday
gonna be
morning.
great.
Yeah, it's like, hey, get up, we're going to school. Like kids trying to watch cartoons or some shit.
You're doing something different today.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I wonder what goes on in a kid's head in the lead up to that day.
No, I've been prepping her for it for ages.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's been hanging out and now the day came and...
But has she actually asked you anything specifically
Like, what do you mean?
about what she's going to be doing? Or why?
No, not really.
Did you explain why she's going?
Yeah.
What'd you tell her?
So you can be smart like Dad.
Is that actually what you said?
No, just so, you know, yeah, I just say so you can learn things and make friends and whatever.
And she's cool with it?
Yeah, man. She walked straight up to the first kid she saw this morning and she's like, hey. And they just ran off, started playing. I was like, oh.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, super social, like, super independent, so, yeah.
That's really weird, man, because like when I was growing up, I was the complete opposite. I was a complete introvert. My sister like spoke over me and like spoke on our behalf. Like everyone thought she was like 5 years older than me, even though we were twins.
I was more like that as well.
You know what I mean? Like I would literally hide behind my mum's skirt.
I remember hanging on to my mum first day of prep.
That's what my mum said. Like I literally was like just cling to a leg.
Do you know what Mum told me? My first day of prep, I didn't want to go in because my hair wasn't right. Prep?
You're still the same.
Still the same. Yeah. But man, Indy's completely different to how we were. She's just like, just get out of here, leave me alone, I'm ready.
Fuck off.
Had enough of your shit for the last 4 years.
It's fucking cool though, man. They got guinea pigs, chickens, just giant fucking sandpit, little like fucking tents and shit. It's fucking cool. It's cool, man. It's cool, kinder.
Man, when I talk to like the few people I know that are teachers in primary school, and they're like, yeah, there's no writing anymore, it's all on iPads and shit like that. I'm like, that's insane. I remember just sitting down, putting my head down, just scribbling for hours. Like, you don't do that.
Just doing circles.
Literally,
The
man.
ring style.
Nah, literally. I actually thought, when I saw that kid this morning,
tea.
literally the bell. Do you remember the bell? Every time the bell would ring and you get depressed because you have to go back into class or whatever?
Yes.
Just think about it, man. Like, that's what struck me with that kid this morning. Like, that kid is at the cusp of, like, the next, 5 years in high school, 7 years in
Good luck, kid.
Literally, dude.
Enjoy it.
The next
Well, she's got another 14 years of schooling now. That's it.
minimum, like, as in to get through to high school.
Yeah, and then
Forget uni or whatever,
Yeah.
but, like,
14 years, dude.
yeah, can you imagine someone said to you, like, this is the plan for the next 14 years?
But then think about this. We haven't been at school for 15 years.
Yeah, I said that to someone the other day. I
So we've been
graduated.
out for longer than we were in.
Mate,
Yeah.
that's
God.
fucked.
I got a really old moment like that on Saturday, man. Me and the rookie, we went clubbing by accident. We met up to just have a drink or whatever, and he said he had a mate of his that he was going to make an appearance at a birthday. He's like, look, let's just go make an appearance and we'll fuck off. While we're standing there, they're like, oh, we're all going to yo-go. I'm like, okay, like, does that involve me? Like, whatever. And then before you know it, we're paying $20 entrance to get into a club.
And I'm downing a shot.
Yeah, dude, literally. I hadn't been to a club in like ages. So we're sitting in the lift,
Yeah.
about to go, like, going up to the thing. And it was like the group of us and then the photographer for the night and like a couple of random birds, all getting in the lift. And then someone, I don't know how they got, I was just silent. I had my back against the mirror, like in the lift. They were talking about high school or something. I can't remember. Like, someone brought up a graduating class. Like, someone asked one of the girls what year you graduated or something. And they were like, oh, yeah, 2007. Then the photographer turns around and is like, oh, am I the oldest one here? And everyone just went quiet and looked at me because I hadn't said anything yet. And I just went, 2002. And like, wow, you don't look, what do they say? You don't look it or some shit like that. I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. I went straight up, bought a round of drinks.
Drown the sorrows.
Started drinking. Dude, it was so fucked. Have you been to a club, like, lately?
I can't remember the last time I went to a club, dude.
Man,
Seriously.
it's fucked. Like, the last year or so, I've been doing, like, a lot of bar hopping, like, seeing sort of cocktail joints, like, in Melbourne. Like, picking random bars and just hanging out, not clubs.
No, like bar, go for a
Yeah,
drink.
but do yo-go was, like, literally, like, urban...
Back in the day club.
18 to 22-year-olds just listening to mumble rap. It was just fucked, man. Every song was a Nicki Minaj, not a Nicki Minaj, Cardi B remix or a Migos Future remix, like, or French Montana remix. It was just fucked. It was just... I was just trying to get drinks in, and they're not cheap either. Like, you end up blowing like $100 in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And they taste like shit. It's all watered down booze. Just cheap and nasty crap. Ugh.
I don't really miss it, to be honest.
Dude, I don't.
Like, I used to go clubbing heaps. When I think about it, I just get like an image of just being wasted on the dance floor.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not like a pleasant. I don't know. It's just, I'm fucking over it.
No, like, I used to go clubbing and, like, we'd all sort of veer off, and, like, I'd be usually on the dance floor just going nuts. There'd be a guy outside smoking, there'd be a guy at the bar, there'd be a guy shooting a bird in the corner. Then we'd find our way back, like, to wherever we were. This guy's got a beer.
Come on, man. I haven't seen this since the dojo, man.
Yeah, him drinking.
Oh, I just bought it.
What's that? The German Imperial flag. Oh, yeah. For everyone that's listening, we finally put up our flags that rolled up. So we've got the Greek flag, the Welsh flag, the Eureka Stockade, and the Jim Beam.
Give me a random country because I get a discount.
Can you stop buying flags?
Sudan.
Huh? South Sudan.
Sudan? Why?
Which
I look-
country have you loved but you've never been to? Don't say Sudan.
Iceland.
Huh?
Iceland.
Iceland's a bit boring. All right.
Norwegian, Norway.
Norwegian wood.
The
All right, where are the hottest girls from? Not Australia.
Scandinavia.
Yeah. It's not
Poland.
a country, man.
Poland.
Just in general.
Poland.
Poland, Turkey, Greece.
Sweden.
Yeah, we'll get the Swedish flag.
Yeah, Sweden.
No.
Swedish.
Something like
So hang on,
something
we need
obscure.
We need something off-centre, man. Like
Djibouti.
oh,
I still say Sudan.
Sudan. Oh, so it's got to be an African nation.
I looked up, dude. I looked up Sudan the other day because I heard it somewhere or something, and there's like these really interesting pyramids called
In
the
Sudan?
the Nubian pyramids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. Like they're a different shape than the other pyramids.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember that's like Africa, like North Africa. Is it Sudan is in northeast? isn't it?
Northeast, yeah.
Yeah, it's close to Egypt. Like that whole hub.
Yeah.
Man, because of the fucking Assassin's Creed game, because of that
Pretty cool.
Huh?
Djibouti's flag.
Djibouti.
Hey, I like that flag.
What's with the star?
I don't know.
That communist state.
Yeah.
Really?
Represents the 5 tiers of the common man.
French and Arabic speaking country.
Yeah, I know they speak Arabic.
Volcanic, Gulf of Aden beaches. It's actually
Actually, you know what I was reading a lot about? Because of all the Trump shit that's happened in the last week, and then like the splashback from the shithole countries and blah, 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 blah. I was reading specifically about Haiti and the Dominican Republic, like just that Central American sort of region, because a lot of people don't understand the connection between like Puerto Rico. Dude, Puerto Rico, FEMA is cutting off aid to Puerto Rico. Like they're like, yeah, you've had enough time to recover. Half the island is still without power and water.
You're right.
Dude, it's an American state. It's an American state. And FEMA they're like, yeah, nah, you've had enough help.
You're done.
Literally. No, I'm not even joking. It came in this morning. They're literally turning around and saying, yeah, you've had enough help. Enough aid's been done. It's like, dude.
Keep positive. See ya.
Yeah. Dude, they still haven't got water or power to half the island. No shit. But I was reading about, because the Haitian remark was, fucked up. So I was reading a bit more about Haiti. And it's like, people don't realise Haitians speak French, right? French Creole. And then the colonial, all the colonialism, there's a reason, the Haitians have been, pillaged and plundered by everyone. The French, the Americans, the Spanish, everyone's gone through there and they've kept sticking it out, and now it's it's a shithole nation.
Just ran a train on
They
Haiti.
just can't get it right. It's dude, they've literally had a train on them over the last 500 years. You know what I mean?
And each one's got a big 12-inch cock.
Yeah, and now Puerto Rico is no more aid. You had an earthquake, devastated the nation. Big deal. No one's got. Dude, we lost power because of the heat wave on when was it, Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way, our side of town, Caulfield South, didn't lose any power. Caulfield North, out.
Suckers.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
It's the more rich side.
Anyone that is going to turn around and say, oh well, they've had enough. They're fine. Dude, imagine waking up. Your work is gone, your house has been destroyed, 2 of your family members are dead, and there's no running water or power. Melburnians lost their shit because they were out of power for 4 hours on the heat wave.
I mean, these guys have been out of what?
It's been 4 months.
Dude, I lost my MBA and I was stressing hard. I nearly cried.
You had your multis going.
Yeah, I couldn't follow my multi.
See what I mean?
Devastating.
Anyone that doesn't see that lacks that form of empathy just based on, the power's not running, dude. No power, no water. Can you imagine if you got up and the water wasn't working? What would you do?
Go to his neighbour.
Dude.
Panic would start setting in.
Just start looting.
Am I going to brush my teeth?
Dude, literally. Dude, I've come home and the hot water's not working. And all of a sudden I look at my phone and there's 100 messages from people in my building what's with the hot water? What the fuck?
Help!
Yeah, help! It's relax, man. Go out to the
send for help.
Yeah, go to do you know what they've done?
Send for help.
They've climbed to the roof, set fires with the big SOS.
Yeah, the big boards help, spray painted help.
Yeah.
So the helicopter see it.
Because the hot water died.
Can't wash my hair.
Yeah,
Help.
they've gone out there, flipped the switch again, reset the hot water, and it's fine. Imagine that. Imagine turning on not only no hot water, just no water, period. You know what I mean? People wouldn't last, because, like I said, power shut down from a heat wave.
Dude, just that feeling of the power shutting down in the middle of watching a movie or something, and you just start panicking. You're just oh my god, everybody. And it's nothing really in the grand scheme of things. It's just
but that's the point.
It'll be back. It's
all
all right.
you've got to do is put yourself in that situation for 2 seconds and then start making excuses for it.
I won't talk any more about flags, but I found the two I'm going to buy. All right, because I get a discount for the second one, so I'm
Where are we going to put them?
I've got one there for Trump, and the other two. Perfectly. Perfect. It'll fit perfectly.
What's the other one?
The other one,
So I got I bought the Imperial German one, and I bought the Rising Sun Kamikaze one.
oh, I like
That's
that.
actually a good call.
How sick is that?
Yeah, the Rising Sun. You think about it, how many iconic flags there are, man?
Dude,
That flag there reminds me of 2 things: JDM cars and Karate Kid.
Yes, Karate Kid. That's what I thought of.
Yeah, man.
So I've bought those two. So they're going to go. Trump's going to go there, and then the Kamikaze, then the German Imperial.
We've got the Japanese Imperial flag and the German Imperial flag from World War One,
and Jim Beam in the middle.
It's World War One, not even World War Two.
Nah, World War Two.
Seriously, World War Two Nazism's been overdone. Let's go take it back to the big helmets with the spikes.
That centre spike in the top of the helmet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do you remember in The Simpsons when it's Mr. Burns and Marge's mother are getting married? And then Homer's like, hey, Barney, why did you fill out the groom's side? Sits down directly behind that German. Hey, down in front. 9! That's fucked up. All right, so we've got to put those two flags across the main skirting. When we do the
the other skirting.
We can do that today.
Yeah,
It's no big
because
deal.
eventually, like, we're going to move out of here. Like, we will, because we probably won't be coming back here,
Yeah.
at least in something else. So now we've got, like, full decked out. We can just go deck out a new place as well. So, went to the dojo, to HQ.
Where's the next event?
It'll be next year sometime.
A year from now.
A year from now. Yeah.
That's weird. We only just got settled here. At least we can make the most
We're
out of this.
nomads, man. We're nomads.
I'm actually looking around. It's really weird, like seeing it like this. It looks like normal. No, like really. It actually looks like a normal.
Looks like my bedroom.
Yeah, man. iPod, fucking PS3, mirror, a Welsh flag.
You know, I've got a big mirror in my room.
Oh, you're disgusting, man. You're
On the ceiling.
You're feral. I still need to buy that poster for Eli, the Baywatch one. Dude, his kid. I'd gone there like a couple of weeks ago, just in the morning, right, for a quick coffee, and he was like, we were sitting on the couch, and he was either preoccupied or he would settle completely, and every time we'd look up, there'd be tits on the TV.
Oh, yum.
Like they were talking about,
Yum.
yeah, they were talking about like Pamela Anderson and then like a Baywatch reunion or some shit, and he was just fixated on the TV. Every time he'd look preoccupied, it was because there was literally women on the TV.
Loves women, man.
So
Boy.
I said I
He's a
would.
tip man like me.
Oh, dude.
I was going to buy him the classic Baywatch poster of Pamela Anderson in the red bikini and just put it up above his cot. Like,
Just
on
covering the
roof.
nips.
Yeah. That was just settling.
On his ceiling, man. Just when he wakes up, like,
We can't have him like in fake titties though. He's got to like big naturals.
You're fucked.
So
I was going to say,
we might need a different.
do they still sell posters out in like shops and shit?
Yeah, I think like in Kmart, you know how they have those.
Can you still buy them?
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, we'd get a lot of the movie posters from like the video stores. Remember they'd sell the X rental X movies, like just the posters rolled up
Yeah,
for
man.
like $5 or $10.
In the big cardboard bin.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, man, I remember having posters all over my fucking room. People still do that. Has like your little one asked to put shit up in her room?
No, not
you know what
really.
it is? A lot of these days, people won't. They use like feature walls and all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Kids don't be putting up posters these days.
Yeah,
I don't think they even make posters anymore. Like,
It's more like an expression of their parents' artistic
but,
flair.
dude, if you go on YouTube, not YouTube,
Parents'
eBay.
artistic flair.
That's what it is.
This is Bryson's room. You know, it was
Mum,
originally.
can I have a poster? No.
No, it was originally our media wing, but things happen. You know what I mean? The kid feels like shit.
Unfortunately,
The kid feels like shit just for being born and ruining the feng shui. That's serious. Bryson.
what was I saying? I totally forgot
What
what I
were
was
you
saying.
saying?
Oh no, if you jump on eBay now, you know how much posters are? Remember you could go down to your local video shop and pick them up for
Yeah.
like fucking like
$5,
$5.
$10.
Now, if you go on eBay, movie posters are like $100, $200.
Yeah.
They don't make them anymore.
Do you know what I have? I don't know. I might have thrown out a few of them. I think my mum and I threw some of them out because it just got really ratty. The first time I went to Thailand, like in 2008, 9, over that summer, I was in Bangkok doing one of the markets, and I bought movie posters, but in Thai. But, dude, because I bought a lot of gifts for people then, because it was my first trip, you know, I didn't realise, fuck people, don't buy anything. But I found them, I thought, man, this is genius, because I had a lot of mates that were movie buffs. Dude, I got like Rambo 2.
So just all the writing was in Thai.
Yeah, it was a legit movie poster. It would have been up in the, Milk Bar or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like Rambo 2 in Thai.
Yeah.
I remember there was Die Hard. It was just, there was a Tom Berenger, Sniper, Tom Berenger. Like, just random fucking movies in Thai. I thought that was really cool. Actually, it would have been cool to have one in here. I'll have to check the stocks.
What do you want to do?
Buy a foreign movie poster to put up.
Ong Bak.
Don't stop buying shit.
Ong Bak.
It's a sick movie.
Yeah,
That's
but
one of my
that's
favourites.
a newish movie. That's like 10, 15 years old. I'm talking like a vintage movie,
Yeah.
like Die Hard or fucking one of those. I think I had T1 or T2 as well. It was just all those sort of movies.
Try and find the Wraith in Thai.
Oh, that's a mission.
Good luck.
Good luck. I remember that. I thought that was like one of the coolest things I saw when I was in, like, as far as gifts and shit go. That's why I bought the license plate, the one off the tuk-tuk. You've seen it in my house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Near the kitchen.
That's probably like one of my favourite souvenirs I've ever bought. Tuk-tuk license plate from Bangkok.
Yep.
Yeah. It was like $20. You know what I mean? Literally, man, $20. Toothless guy in the floating village, like 3 hours out of Bangkok. Like, okay, how much? He gave me some price. I like did the maths. I'm like, it's like $20. Like, what's this from? Tuk Tuk, Bangkok. I'm like, done. Wrap it up.
He probably just stole it off a tuk-tuk.
Yeah, that night.
It's a legit plate.
Every night he goes out and yanks them off the cars. Seriously, man. It's so fucked. What was I going to say to you?
Love me.
No. Can you, every time I fucking...
Love my face.
You're an idiot.
This guy love my face.
Oh,
Take your hat off, maybe.
speaking of flags, did you see what happened with, with the standard, like, Invasion Day talk over Australia Day or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this on somewhere. I don't know where I saw
Okay,
it.
wait a second. Are you ready to die?
Well, here we go.
Die Hard.
Rambo 2, Thai poster.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that's the one I'd had.
Oh my god.
How much?
$99.
Don't buy that.
No, I'm just saying. But look how much they are. Anyway, yeah.
$99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pricey.
Well, no. When did Rambo 2 come out? 85. I was going to say 84, 85. Yeah. It's a 30-plus-year-old poster that's in mint condition.
Rip off.
You're fucked.
Bloodsport, Van Damme Thai. That's sick.
That's pretty cool.
Anyway, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say...
I want to watch it.
Did you see the new redesign of the flag that someone put forward?
Yeah, just the stars.
Yeah. It's literally the Australian flag, but without
It pretty much looks like the Eureka.
Yeah. It's the Australian flag without the Union Jack. So just like navy, blue, whatever.
We just some stars.
Yeah.
Well, we're not... What has the Commonwealth done for us?
Yeah, people were like, it's a good flag because it
Colonise
still
us.
represents Australia, but
Got rid
without
of all the indigenous...
Yeah, without the Commonwealth shit, right?
Clean the slate.
Yeah. And I saw this one go up. I must have seen it. I was
How
actually
about we
afraid.
put up the boxing kangaroo?
Yeah, dude.
They're not actually going to change the flag.
No,
right?
no, they were just
People
talking.
saying,
Like
yeah.
it was every year, dude. Every year,
Because it would make it a bit more easier to deal with if we were to change the flag. People wouldn't have to look at the
They better not
Union
touch my
Jack.
Union Jack.
What is the Union Jack done for you? You're Welsh.
Well, we've talked about this before. Do we connect with the Australian flag or not?
You?
Do you? No, do you?
No, yeah, I know what you're
Do you
saying.
see the Australian flag and feel a sense of pride? I look at the Greek flag and I feel pride because that's where I'm from. That's my heritage. That's where I was born. That's my thing. But you were born here in Australia. Do you look at the Australian flag and think
Okay, well,
stars and the fucking?
Hang on, wait. There's two different
Big
things.
Jack.
The big Jack.
There's two different things, man. Because like I look at the Greek flag and I recognise it. It's been ingrained in my fucking psyche since I was a kid, right? I used to draw it in my diary. At the same time, I'm proud to be a fucking Australian because we are Australian.
Yeah, but do you look at the flag and be like, yes?
That's the thing. Did you do anything different on Australia Day? Like to celebrate the day? Did you say anything to your little girl? Did you do anything differently that you would normally would do?
You paint her face in the Australian colours.
Yeah, just sing the national
You know what I
anthem.
mean, like-
Did you anything
Patriotic.
anything to do as far as nationalism or patriotism?
I didn't realise it was Australia Day
That's such a Johnny Paul.
until I took her to Taco Bell and it was closed.
You went to a Mexican joint on Australia Day.
There was nothing on their website. I got down there and it was just all black, so I called it and the answer machine said, sorry, closed on Australia Day.
I love that. He looks in, the shop's closed, but he still calls it.
Yeah.
To make sure
Where
it's
are you?
closed. I want some tacos, man. Was
So that's when I realised it was Australia Day and I went, huh. And then we went and saw Jumanji.
that good?
Yeah.
Cool. But, so you're not patriotic?
No. Well, you know what I feel like? I feel like if you're patriotic in this country, you get labelled as a racist.
I know what you're saying.
There's a difference between being patriotic and being a nationalist. I mentioned this in one of the earlier podcasts. Like
All
one
right,
of the
but
first
if you
ones.
see a car with an Australian flag hanging out the window on Australia Day, there's kind of like this underlying feeling of like bogan racist.
That's
I think that's how we've been.
That's if it's coupled with a sticker that says
Fuck
if you
off,
don't like it,
fool.
leave, or fuck off.
Not
and
even.
fool.
I think just having the flag, it's just like this way it is down here. It's like people try and be patriotic and you.
I
label us
remember
as
saying
racist.
this ages ago. My mum had said it to me when Pauline Hanson first came out in '94, and this is stuck in my brain. Yeah, it's like 20 years ago plus. She said Pauline Hanson is a fucking racist and blah blah blah. She's got a few good points though, especially regarding patriotism. We don't actually teach it in school for Australians to be patriotic about the fact that we are in Australia. Like my mum is like Nick, is first generation Greek Australian. Like she came from another country. But she came here with the mentality of, this is going to be a better life for me. And my parents were never about, oh, we're Greek, we're not fucking thing. It's like, no, we're Australian. We fucking live here. We pay taxes. We've got our citizenships. Like, we're choosing to embrace this fucking,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we all have to be And that's where the nationalists get it twisted. They think that the only people that should be in Australia, like, that shit where, did you see the, I saw a lot of posts, especially with Australia Day. I saw a post or stickers or someone wearing a t-shirt saying, I'm Australian, I eat meat, drink beer, and fucking...
but that's not what
shit.
But that's not what Australians
It's
being
like,
about. That's not what it's
about
about.
being Australian. Like, when people think of Australians, they think of like laid back, relaxed, funny, like
Helping,
sarcastic
lending
dudes,
a hand, and
mateship,
being-
all that sort
yeah.
of shit. But it's when the racists and the bigots take it to the extreme. It's like,
Beer!
yeah, like they make us look like we're all fucking rednecks,
Yeah,
as in,
yeah.
the one, like, do you know what I mean? Like, dude, Australia is a multicultural country. Like, like, then that's the way it is. There's no nationalist, there shouldn't be a nationalist agenda because we're all different. That's the point. This country was built by migrants, not by one fucking person.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So my mum said, even though Pauline Hanson's a fucking bigot and blah, 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 her point about teaching patriotism is actually pretty good. Like, we need people to be proud of the fact of where they come from. We're all in this shit together. You know what I mean? And we're so far away from everyone else.
Yeah, but I think people are so touchy these days. When they do
I know,
see like
man.
flag, they instantly think like, "Oh, you fucking racist."
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
It's just how it is.
When we went to the soccer last year, when Greece played Australia, I wore a fucking Socceroos scarf. A green and golds, and I hunted down. I remember saying it on the podcast.
Didn't you walk through the shops and shit? No one would say,
Yeah.
you buy a Greek flag.
Yeah, I went to
scarf.
100 Rebel Sports and shit like that, and they kept saying to me, "Oh, we've got Greek scarves." I go, I don't want a Greek scarf. I want a fucking Socceroos scarf. Like, what's your problem? Like, literally, dude, literally, they
You're
were
not
so,
Australian?
dude. They were so quick to sell me a fucking Greek scarf.
Yeah.
So, dude, I don't fucking want one. Like,
And
I have
you wore-
one.
we went to the and you wore a Socceroos scarf.
And that was my point. On Australia Day, I usually wear a Carlton scarf at work. I took the Carlton scarf off and I wore my green and gold Socceroos scarf because it's Australia Day. Like, just because. Like, we are, and that's just how it is. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, we have a set, like, I look at the Greek flag and it stirs shit in me, but at the same time, I'm still in Australia and I'm still going to rock the green and gold.
Yeah. See, I wish everyone, no matter what heritage you come from, could all just embrace the flag and all be one people. But there's always like a thing, you know?
Yeah. But that's my point. I remember I'd gone to the soccer years ago. I think it was a Greek-Australia game again. And I had a Greek flag across my shoulders, but I was wearing, was I wearing an Aussie soccer top or something like the reverse of that? Like I was wearing one of each. You know what I mean? Because that's just who it is. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's
why
fine.
with
Who
the
cares?
flag, that's why I was asking, do you actually connect with the Aussie flag? I force myself to connect with it because it is our flag, but at the same time, there are other fucking flags. There are other designs and things that we should be implementing into it. Like, when I think of Australia, I think of green and gold. Like, outright, I think of green and gold. I don't think of the Union Jack. You know? And that's why I saw this thing go up. When I saw the redesign with the navy blue and without the Union Jack, I saw this one. This was on Black and Deadly Facebook page. It was like a post, just a repost or whatever. Look at this fucking flag, man. It looks fucking sick.
Yeah, man, that looks crazy.
How cool is that?
Dude, you know what that looks like? It looks like Australia's about to come and kick your fucking ass.
Yeah. How tough does that look,
That is
man?
a tough flag, man. Can
It's
you
got-
repost that?
Yeah, man.
That's
It's
cool
got,
as.
it's a black flag with a red overlay of it and the outline of the kangaroo like on the Qantas logo.
Well, you know what? We're a sunburnt country. We've got the land, the red.
And then you've got the
dark
yellow,
night.
you've got the Southern Cross, but
Yeah.
it's in yellow.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
You know what?
And that's
a cool
dude,
flag.
that ties in with everything. That ties like the indigenous thing, that ties in the Southern Cross,
Yeah.
that ties in the national emblem, the kangaroo and sheep, which there are countries around the world that have like national icons,
But
emblems.
that
whatever.
flag is fucking cool. I'd buy that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It should have been something like that originally. Just to,
Oh, dude, they were never going to do that.
they were never going to do
But
that
like
'cause
now,
they can't.
if that was to come out and to vote, would you vote for that? I'd vote for that.
Why not?
I'm just saying, like, in
Yeah.
the grand, like, if you think about that design and then you think of the
It embraces everything.
Yeah.
Like you said, the indigenous culture, the
Yeah.
kangaroo, you've got
Cross,
the
Southern
cross,
Cross.
Southern Cross.
Yeah.
It should have been something like that from the start.
and that's Australian. That's purely
wicked.
Australian. It's not British. It's not fucking anything else. No colonialism. It is exactly what it is.
I like it. It looks tough.
Yeah, that looks
That's
tough.
what- yeah.
You know what? It looks tough.
I saw it.
Could you imagine at the Olympics and it, or
Yeah,
come out
man.
in black? Just
Yeah.
like,
Black and red.
These guys are going to fuck us up, man.
I remember
That's cool.
years ago, it was when Australia was qualifying for the World Cup or something. And I can't remember which one it was. I think it was after Uruguay. Who did we lose to? We lost to...
Iran.
Was it Iran?
Yeah, at the MCG. Idiots. In 97.
Yeah. And
I
they were
remember that
wearing-
day. I was
they
13
ca-
years old in my grandmother's house.
My
Had a wank
mate
earlier
said
in
to
that
me-
day.
Dude, my mate had said to me, one thing that you guys...
Had a quick tug.
My mate had said to me that one thing that sort of set him off that game, that he reckons fucking ruined it, not ruined it, but probably slowed the momentum of everything, was the morale, was the fact that the Aussies were forced to wear blue shirts with white stripes because it clashed with the Iran strip or something. Mm-hmm. He goes, it's our home game and we're wearing blue and white like we're fucking Italy or Greece or something. Like, he goes, we needed to see the green and gold. Because if we saw green and gold, everyone would have fucking connected to it. Like, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. In what universe are Australians wearing blue and white? Like, seriously.
Well, they did that at the Olympics as well, dark blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Why? Then that's the thing.
Why not just keep it green and gold?
Everyone says green and gold. Like, those are our national colours.
That's our look.
It is.
Yeah.
I connect to green and gold. I don't connect to navy blue.
Well, when you go to the tennis, everyone wears green and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So why is it that everyone pushes these colours everywhere, but then when you see the Australian soccer team wearing blue and white, like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
It's got nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Man, seriously, if that was our flag, imagine the uniforms, how cool the soccer tops would look.
Yeah.
Dude.
Just like half black, half red.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, with yellow numbers and yellow.
It looks
writing.
menacing, doesn't it?
Yeah, dude.
It doesn't look like a pansy flag.
Nah, man, you'd get, like, intimidated. That's the thing. You'd be intimidated.
Yeah, but
like, the Aussies going to war, man, with that flag.
People can connect to it, though, because people see the kangaroo straight away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I really like that. I reckon it looks cool.
Yeah, if you tweaked it a bit to incorporate maybe like the green and gold completely or whatever, you know.
I'd leave it like that. That's
whatever.
wicked.
But yeah, I reckon it's fucking sick. I'd love a flag like that.
Yeah, I like that.
And then like the whole thing started again with the whole republic and then, you know, blah, blah, blah. But are we in a country where we can change the flag and we can put it through parliament? How come we have to have a fucking, a postal vote on the gay marriage thing? Yeah. Spent like how many fucking million or whatever
Millions,
to do it,
dude.
to do it. And that wasn't even a defining thing. Even after that, they had to vote again for something that no one gave a fuck about.
And that was for, like, other people's rights, which we have no right in saying.
Yeah, man.
But if it was for the flag, that would make sense.
When we had the referendum calling, like, 98 or whatever it was, and it's like, yeah, we want a republic, just not the way you cunts want us elected. It's like, all right, we'll never discuss it ever again, so we don't break away from the Britannia. And now it's like, well, what if we want to change the flag? You know, what if we want to incorporate the green and gold?
I think old Queenie Two Shoes might have something to say about that, Dimitri.
She's going to die.
Queenie Two Shoes.
No, seriously.
Could you imagine Will, though, becomes king? It's like, hey, tell them to do what the fuck they want. I don't give a fuck.
No, it's fucked. Did you watch the Oz Open at all?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
I think I watched maybe one match, man. The Federer match and some of the, was it the Kyrgios match? I don't even remember.
No, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
This was the first year in a long time where I literally didn't have time to watch it.
Fucking Federer, 36 years old, just killing the game. He reckons he's going to play till he's 40.
And you know what?
That's what he said.
He could do it, man.
If his body holds up, he'll be fine.
I wanted him to lose. I wanted
New breed.
Cilic to win, but whatever.
And Cilic is not really
Me and my mum had a big rival because she loves Federer.
Yeah, but Cilic is not really a new breed. He's won a Grand Slam.
No, he isn't,
before.
but someone new, like, that wins it, you know? Like, just stop giving it to that guy.
You know what's frustrating about Federer, man? I was watching, like...
He broke down and started crying.
Yeah.
And I was
Cries
just like...
every fucking time he
It
wins.
just felt like a big performance. It's like, dude, how many times have you done this and you're still crying? Like, get over it.
You're still crying. Johnny takes a dump, doesn't have to wipe, cries.
Do you know what I mean, though? Like, he's won 20.
Yeah, it's fucked.
So it's like, do you really need to break down this time, dude? Like, fuck.
What do you...
That's just my opinion.
You just want a Grand Slam winner to just, like, crip walk his way out. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, he just walks out.
Well, I don't think Cilic would have cried if he won.
Why?
Yeah, but no, man.
He's a
hard Croat. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you know what? It wasn't a great game. It was 5 sets, but it wasn't a great game.
Yeah, the last 2 sets were
Pretty rank. Yeah, they weren't like... I think Federer knew.
The thing with Federer,
I feel like he almost starts losing on purpose. He's that good. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, because like I'll give him a bit of a chance, and I'll
make this game exciting
This
for
is
the
what shits me
fans.
with Federer. I was texting one of my mates like through the whole like second, third, and fourth set. I think I was texting her, and I said something like, "What shits me about Federer is like he allows the other guy to fall into a groove." And then the other guy starts turning the tide and starts winning a few games. And Federer just goes from like, all right, cunt, like you want to play like that, just goes into full technician mode.
Yeah.
Starts acing second serves.
You know what? He becomes cold.
Yeah.
He becomes cold.
It's like he's just coasting, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, cunt, flicks the switch and just nothing is out of place.
That's enough of this.
No, like literally. Just full perfection mode.
Yeah, but even when he finishes playing a match and he wins, he's never sweating. His hair's always in place. What's wrong with this guy, man?
He's just a machine. He's a Swiss machine.
Just a physical specimen,
dude,
Nicholas.
it's anytime he starts to lose, he turns into a masterclass. It's like, fuck you. And it's just, but like, the reason why I like Nadal is because he's got that aggressive sort of game style, whereas Federer isn't aggressive, he's just a technician. Just fucking...
He picks you apart.
Yeah, just literally starts making calls. Like, fuck you.
Like Nadal will rip some mad shots. Like you think, but then
Nadal will put his body on the line and just start slamming these overheads like, "Whoa!" Like,
Dude, I was so sad for Nadal having to fucking
it was
finish.
shattering.
I love him. He's my favourite.
But that's what I'm saying.
And
Like,
Chung, I wanted Chung to fucking win it.
but
did you see his blister?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
bad it was?
Yeah, man.
Dude.
But that's the key
He was killing
difference. That's the key difference between, like, say, Nadal and Federer. If Nadal's losing, he just turns up the heat and just starts fucking firing and just going for everything. Where Federer doesn't look like he's even moving.
No.
But he starts nailing everything. He's like, all right, I'll start playing perfectly, and that's the end of that. You know what I mean? How do you meant to fucking
I'll
compete
nip this
with
in
that?
the butt right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Enough's enough.
Yeah. I'm being a bit lazy. No, fuck it. I'm focused.
I've got a 7 o'clock reservation.
Yeah.
Chung's like a new Michael Chang, isn't he?
Dude, because he's Asian.
Short, stocky Asian. Dude, I wanted him to win. I
You know he's like a model and shit in South Korea.
Oh, really?
He's full got a career, like, but then he plays just tennis. Like, unbelievable, man.
I heard it was because the doctor told him when he was losing his vision when he was young. They said, play tennis, it'll improve your eyesight.
Yeah,
That's how
I
he
heard
did
that as
it.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? He
But
will
he was
be
awesome,
he
man.
will be really good. He'll be amazing.
He's so fast.
Yeah.
Like, that's his weapon.
You know what? You have to give they didn't really hammer him this year at all. They gave credit to him. I'm curious. The guy, like, went out and played fucking what's his
Tsonga.
name? Tsonga.
Beat him.
On the back of playing a doubles match the day before.
Yeah.
And they were like, you don't need to play this doubles match. You pick some kid, you know what I mean, who's doing okay, to give him more exposure and experience. And they're like, you don't need to play the doubles game. He's like, no, I'll play it. Like, I'll play it. And he went all out.
He wants to play.
Yeah. And they're like, are you going to play... Well, who did he lose to? He lost to...
Beat Tsonga.
He beat Tsonga and he lost to...
your boy. Dimitrov.
Dimitrov, sorry.
He's a great player, man.
Yeah,
Like,
Dimitrov's a great player.
And he's young as well. So
But-
he's...
Nice guy.
Dude,
Too.
he had another doubles game.
Yeah.
And they're like...
He pulled out of it.
Yeah, he pulled out of it. Like, his partner said, dude, like seriously?
Enough's enough.
you just beat Tsonga on the back of our doubles game. Now you're playing Dimitrov in the next final. Like, fuck off. Like, you got to stop.
Rest up.
But
Like,
dude, that's how... And that's what the papers say a lot now as well. They say that they don't give... the media doesn't give Kyrgios enough credit because he will go to a practice and then spend most of his time signing autographs or having hits with, like, leukemia patients.
dude, loves
and
kids,
shit like that.
man. He goes there
You know
and
what I mean?
fucking...
Like, he's completely... Where other players will just completely snub kids.
He opened
and
up
all
a
that sort of
foundation.
shit. Yeah.
Nick Kyrgios Foundation. He's building, he's done with the council. It's all ready to go.
Yeah.
Building tennis courts and everything for these kids.
If Djokovic was playing, had Tsonga lined up, and then he had potentially Dimitrov or Federer or something playing, do you think that Djokovic would fucking be out there playing doubles with some kid?
He would have told him, listen, kid.
But listen, mate, I've got bigger fish to fry. I need a rest. You know what I mean? And Kyrgios doesn't have a coach and doesn't have a serious training regimen.
He's got a brother.
Yeah, he's got a brother.
A unit. Just a unit of a brother.
Did you see the shit that went down with his brother?
Sponsorship and
he
the-
wore that T-shirt. It was a sports bet T-shirt.
Chill, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't see it?
No.
The media and social media was up in fucking arms because his brother was wearing a sports bet T-shirt. Like, he would have gotten paid to wear it.
Yeah.
They said, here, wear this.
And they're like, oh, enough's enough.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Dude,
Don't football teams and soccer teams.
The whole event is fucking sponsored
By Kia?
from the straws that you buy and the napkins.
Yeah,
They've got
man.
a big Kia logo on them.
It's shoved down your throat.
Everything. It's like, oh yeah, welcome to the Margaret Court Kia
Arena.
/ sports bet / Tui's new, you know.
Well, Sportsbet's the main sponsor for AFL.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And they had him a go at his brother because he's
Wear
sitting
a
in the coaching
t-shirt.
panel. Yeah.
And you know what? His t-shirt wasn't that it was a blue t-shirt, the sports bet colour, right? It had a small sports bet thing and things said chill, bro. Like, just to calm him down. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
For a laugh.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad.
Yes.
If you look at AFL, look at Carlton's top, man. We've got Nike, right? Which is their jumper
Mars.
sponsor. Then we've got Hyundai.
Yeah.
Korea One. And all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
During the ads of the AFL, they have a sports bet guy come on and talk about the odds.
Yeah.
That's
And
disgusting.
then it's like, gamble responsibly. The guy's sitting there putting $4,000 worth of bets. He's like, gamble responsibly.
Yeah. If you put this on now, we'll give you cash back. We'll fucking do this. Bet the house. Dude.
Gamble responsibly. On the way to work.
And then
bonus bets.
Yeah. And then
shit
followed
like
up
that.
by a thing about how gambling is really starting to take over Australian life.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder how that happened.
But that's the thing. That was the irony.
I wonder
of it.
why.
They have a crack at Curious. Meanwhile, they're cutting into the gameplay to make way for advertising.
For gambling.
Dude, the players will switch ends at the end of the fucking game, and it's like, quiet please, and then an ad for MasterChef or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? And you can have a go at Curios's brother because he wore a t-shirt.
Dude, anything to have a bitch. Seriously.
And it was funny because Curios dealt with all that noise, that game. I thought of you as well. Like,
Did you tell him to shut the fuck up?
there was a baby fucking crying in
Oh,
the
not to the
stands.
baby, but someone was making noise. He goes, "Can you guys just shut up, please?"
Yeah, he cracked it.
He always cracks it when people
Yeah, but that's
they
fair
yell
enough,
out just
man.
as he's about to serve.
Yeah, I know, but that's fair enough.
Dude.
If I was the player, I'd be like, "Man, seriously? Like, are you fucking serious?"
That game, there was that guy in the crowd, that stupid pest.
He was heckling him.
No, he wasn't
Oh.
heckling him. He considers himself a social media comedian.
Oh, that kid. The kid, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the phone out taking himself. He's just going, oh. It's like, what are you doing, dickhead?
Yeah.
No,
he got his 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just wanted to do it for his YouTube channel or whatever.
Yeah. It's like, really? That's as creative as you get. You better, dude, I would have respected him more if he stripped out and did a fucking nudie run and tackled Kyrgios.
Across the
Then I would have been like,
Yeah.
all right, man.
What a funny
You'd
cunt.
be banned for life, $100,000 fine, but that was fucking worth
Yeah.
it.
What did he do? He stood up with his selfie just going, like,
Yeah, make it worth it. Jump
Really,
off the
dude?
fucking thing.
that's as creative as you're going to get. No, seriously. That's you're going to get thrown out of the tennis for that.
Yeah.
Well done. But that's the point. That game, there was a chopper hovering above the fucking
That's right,
court. You know, and he had to play through that, had to play through the fucking
Even
noise.
his opponent was like,
Yeah, seriously.
dude, both of them were like, really?
Yeah. And they said in the next game, his brother rolled up with a t-shirt that said, quiet please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Sports bet. Quiet,
well,
please.
Fuck you. Like, no, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, well, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, dude, they were yelling out just as he's about to serve. Like, that throws you off big time. Like, why do that?
Because they're wankers. Because they're wankers.
Yeah.
That's Australians are big for that. They're fucking knobs.
Yeah.
At the sport
Get a few
events.
beers into them and...
It's
Yeah,
finished.
at sport events they forget. It's because we're also casual. They forget they're actually at a professional fucking event.
Plus, it's a gentleman's game, Dimitri. You don't
Oh,
forget
fuck
about
off! They
that.
start with that shit again.
Down at the cut grasses,
Yeah,
cheese and
alright.
scones.
They come out in Australia wearing fucking fluoro. Nadal had the cut off, the pink cut off.
Dude, Nadal had some mad uniforms, like bright pink 80s.
Yeah.
With the grey singlet. Like,
Because he wears the bandana too.
Yeah,
he wears
man.
the fucking headband.
Yeah, and then in Wimbledon they can't even have white, black underwear. They need white jocks.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
I was talking to someone else about it. The women that wear like the big long dangly earrings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always just think like you watch them slapping across their neck and shit as they're playing. It's like, why are you wearing those?
used
Like
to
I know
be
it's a
slapping on
glamorous
their face,
sport,
that's
but
You're fucked.
yeah,
You were thinking the same thing. Look at him.
Did you watch any of the women's events?
yeah.
There was that fucking what's her name? There was a screaming match. Oh, the Aussie girl lost to her. No, beat her.
Ash Barty.
Don't get me
Was
started.
it Ash Barty?
Ash Barty.
Dude, they're all fucking screaming now.
Dude, when that game was on, I was in my room like vacuuming and making my bed and stuff. And you could I thought it was like a rape victim or something, man. It was bad. I didn't know it was a tennis.
I feel like they should stamp it out.
Well, you know what? A
It's
solution
not
was?
necessary. It's not
I'll tell you what. I
necessary.
was listening to SEN, and one of the solutions were go down to their practice matches, as in their practice sessions, and if they don't do it while they're practicing, and they do it while they're in matches, it's cheating.
Dude, Simona Halep, every time she started losing in the final, she started grunting.
She still lost.
It's not necessary. It's not fucking necessary. It's
Wozniacki,
fucking
eh?
cheating. I don't like it at all. Get rid of it.
Wozniacki finally fucking won the Grand Slam. Finally.
Yeah, I was happy for her.
Finally,
I
man.
was happy for her.
What's the name of the Aussie that keeps bowing out?
Stoza.
Yeah, that's it.
First round, man.
The man.
Time to give it up.
That's fine.
Just give it up.
They,
give it up.
Every time
Bring
I
back
see a
Alicia
name-
Molik.
Every time I see a name, I'm just like, oh, her. She's still alive. Still playing?
Dude, you know what happens to her? She chokes. She's always on match point, and she loses it. She chokes. It's
Tommy
mentally.
just bow out?
Oh, do you see him on what they're saying about celebrity?
Yeah, dude, he was in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
2 days.
I heard
Pretty
about
sure he's
that.
walked out of that as
Yeah,
well.
the first thing he said was, "I'm a celebrity, get me out of here." It's like, that's the quickest ever in history.
It's been like
of
a
the
day.
show. Yeah,
Yeah,
He's left. He's actually
But
gone.
the sad part is that the first day of that show coincided with the men's finals in tennis. So it's like he had no intention of fucking playing that far. Yeah, it's like, well, okay.
The guy's an idiot, man. Like, just come work at Elwork for a while and you
Well,
want to go
people
back
have
to
said
tennis.
obviously something. He needs help, as in mental. He needs some help,
Look,
psychological
if he
help.
doesn't want to play tennis, he doesn't play tennis. And you know what the sad part is? If he's that good to keep getting into the Oz Open, right, or keep representing Australia like professionally, what does that say for the rest of the fucking tennis players?
Well,
if he's not even trying,
Well, Hewitt's come out and said yesterday that he's never going to play for Australia again, pretty much.
yeah, like they'll never pick him for like the Davis or whatever. Which is fine.
But on that TV show that he's on, he actually said, he goes, I don't love tennis. I reckon it's a lot to do with his father.
Yeah, that's what Gibbo.
Yeah.
Gibson from Hawthorn said to him, get rid of your corner.
Get rid of your corner, start fresh, get some new people with new ideas, and don't have anyone entitling you. As in, like that kind of cushioning. Come on.
You're the best.
Yeah.
Never telling me shit.
Yeah. And his dad must, mentally beat him down, but everyone else would be like, yeah, don't worry, you're really good, you're talented. Nah, you don't need to go to practice today, you're fine, mate. Shit like that. Man,
yeah,
he's the talent is there, you can see it. But he needs to get his head right, and he needs to get a different corner, like Gibson said.
It's weird, I don't know. I can't be fucked. That fucking show is a joke in itself.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Dude.
I remember Fev was on it one year, I think.
Fev won it.
Everyone's already started. Yeah, everyone was already talking about it in the papers, mundane, fucking blah blah blah. Yeah. I'm like, dude, these people are fucking. Half of these people are washed out
dude,
losers.
Once you get onto that show, your career's over.
Yeah,
that's it. You're done. You're done. No joke. You're done. Look, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here, mate. You're finished.
Yeah.
I'm so aggravated every time that stupid fucking healthy choice whatever ad keeps coming up with Kerry-Ann Kennelly. They kept playing it through the fucking tennis. Dude, I've literally watched it on YouTube and just gotten angry.
Did meals get delivered to your door? Or
no. Dude, I played it for you. And I sent you the link. You mustn't have seen it. Dude.
You didn't send me shit.
No. I put it in the thing. I said, this is the worst ad in the history of the
thread.
Yeah, I put it in the thread. You don't remember?
No, because then he checks his phone once a week. You know what? He checks his phone on Tuesday nights to make sure we're still doing the potty.
Doing the potty. Dude, I know he does. Look. Dude, it's his healthy care ad. And I kept saying it. I go, not only is the ad useless, it's shit, they've picked Kerry-Ann Kennelly, who can't sing anymore. I don't know.
Isn't she 80?
I don't know if she could sing 30 years ago, but she can't sing anymore. If you hear it, if you actually pay attention to her singing, it's so flat and out of tune, it sounds disgusting. As an audio engineer, it just irritates the fuck out of me.
If Toddy Goldsmith did that ad, I'd buy it.
Dude, and they keep playing this thing.
Hot Toddy.
Dude.
I feel a beat in every step. Head to my feet. I'm always moving now, top of the world. That's where I'll be. I'm not slowing down.
There's no bass at all.
She's having balls all around her.
Yeah, she loves balls around her.
Listen to her voice, man.
Don't you want to grow young? Nothing can compare.
That's disgusting. I want to join that class.
Why, so you can smash Kerry-Ann?
Yeah, just to say I did it.
How much work has she had done, man?
That's one tight face.
Oh my god.
Nothing can compare.
Yeah. The thing that shits me is that, because I'm anal with audio bad, right? I can hear, how when I send you an edit and I'm like, I've had to edit something out seamless, huh? And you're like, yeah, you can't even tell.
John, your nose is whistling at 33 seconds. Cut it out.
That's all it is. I'm editing out your nose whistles. We don't. Literally, because of that, I listen to that, and all I hear is the flatness in her voice, the off-key shit. Then I hear the fact that she would have recorded that one line once, and then they've just looped it because she can't carry the tune for the whole song.
Move.
Yeah. And it's just what fucking marketing exec or what advertising rep looked at that ad and said, okay, we need some sort of Aussie face to sing this tune. Who can we get? And they're like, Kerry-Ann Kennelly's going cheap. Let's drag her in.
Brilliant.
They would have paid her $50K to do it. Dude, that's a salary for most people for a year. You know what I mean? They would have paid her whether it was 10K or 20K or 50K. So that's a lot of money, man.
That grinds my gears.
And I just listen to it this is so disgusting.
Grinds my gears.
Literally, man. And they kept playing it every 20 seconds during the tennis. And I was like,
Nothing can compare.
I found myself watching that shit over and over again, man.
I'd rather listen to Skating with the Boys.
Well, we have Christmas.
Dude, speaking of sports and birds, there's fucking the Pro Darts Tour.
That's mad. I want to join that tour, man.
Jimmy McGuinness from Ireland.
Dude, all they do is sink piss, man.
The Professional Darts Corporation, they axed the walk-on girls.
Boo!
That show.
Hang on, I got to find the actual article.
Any sheriff from Cornwall.
That's Axe.
I'd like to stick a dart in her. Woo!
You're fucked.
Give me a beer, would you, love?
Hang on, Decision Axe.
Guinness, Nick.
Here we go.
Get it right.
What, just in Ireland, is it?
Yep.
From the Derby Telegraph.
I love Guinness.
All right.
Yeah?
The Derbyshire.
for men.
Derbyshire.
Welsh.
Walk on
For
girl
men.
furious over Dart's governing body's decision to axe her role. Yeah? She says a vocal minority has ended her job after a decision was made to axe the roles from sport. The Daniela Alfrey says the move was down to the controversy surrounding a sexual harassment scandal. They've walked on with darts players for more than 2 decades, but the bosses said the move was to stop them appearing. Right?
Wait, so the scandal would probably be like, hey, love, you look hot or some shit from one of the dart players, right?
No, it just said no. It just says, following allegations of women being groped and forced to wear short black dresses at London fundraising evening for the President's Club at the Dorchester.
Nah, dude, have you seen these dart players?
Singing pots down at the Dorchester.
The Dorchester!
Dude, have you seen these guys?
Yeah.
Believe me, dude, you'd get sexually harassed. You'd get harassed, man.
Anyway, she says that she's a married mum of one, told the newspaper, the fans we have, the love we get is fantastic. It's our call on what we do and how we look. We're in charge.
Guys are just going to stop fingering my ass as I walk past.
Bullshit. I reckon all the wives got together. And they were like, man, fuck this bitch. All our husbands are going there and like looking at this bitch.
Hang on. The two of the girls that got axed.
Yeah, I see that.
Two of the girls that got axed said they can't think of a female job that's more safe, right? It's apparently like, they were caving into pressure.
Scientist.
A hostess
Female
scandal,
scientist.
involving an undercover reporter claims she was groped, right? At a men's only charity event, so they've done away with it, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. She says that they wear 9% of the advertising. We wear a sash with the logo of the sponsor. It's literally just that William Hill. Like
sports bet, huh?
Yeah. Two women
but it's alright if it... someone with
two women wearing William Hill sashes, yeah? Just says we've got 4 big security guards with us constantly. It's scary where it's going to lead. To lead this industry. We do a lot of sport. We do the horse racing, F1 grid, which for me is such a prestigious job. I'm really proud and very sad to see what's going on. It's an enjoyable job, yada yada. Well, dude, you're a model. You get paid to walk out onto like a grid pit or like a snooker fucking room and then walk away. Here's your $1,000 of the night. Goodbye. Free drinks.
You have to accept some sort of.
No, they're fine with it. They're caving because someone else made an undercover reporter said she was groped.
Yeah.
Anyway, and they're saying that she said what we're seeing. But this morning guest, some journo, Sally Howard, described the job as demeaning and was pleased change was happening. The job's demeaning, she says.
So you have to get rid of grid girls.
It's not demeaning, if not demeaning to the individual, because this is an argument that it's a choice of some of these ladies, it's demeaning broadly to women.
They do away with every single chick at the boxing, the UFC, the grid girls.
We have to remember that I think the key here is that the sort of decorative role that's making money for men, yeah.
Feminist 101.
Yeah, we have to remember that this tradition's only been there since 1990s. It's no kind of old tradition, blah, blah, blah. Every social changes people who suffer from it. Doesn't mean the change is not necessary. Fans who also support this, not just resisting it. Fans and broadcasters behind it. Blah, 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 blah. It's the first ever walk-on girl, this woman is 46, Karen Jean Cookson, said it's political correctness gone wrong. Right?
Yep, I agree.
What do you reckon?
Agree
so
with
like a journo's come out saying it's demeaning to all women. The first walk-on girl said this is political correctness gone wrong, and the women doing it don't care either.
No one's forcing them to do it.
No, but that's the point.
Yeah.
The journo said even if those individuals don't find it offensive, as in like degrading or demeaning, it's demeaning generally.
Fuck off.
Let me guess, the journo's fat?
Straight away, you're going to what the journo looks like?
Yeah. Why not? What it is. Dude, who cares? If they're happy to do it.
Okay, do you remember when Snoop went to the Grammys with 2 women on a leash? Mm-hmm. Do you remember that? That was like, 15, 20 years ago? And people lost their shit. That is so fucked up. That's fucked up. That's demeaning. That's a demeaning thing, right? To have women on a leash because he was like the pimp.
My dogs.
Yeah. He was the
puppy
pimp.
dogs.
Dude, like the Attitude Era. Like the Attitude Era in the WWE. With the Godfather who'd come out with his hose.
The ho train.
Yeah. Right? And then all the WWE stars had to do demeaning shit. what was her name? Trish Stratus had to bark like a dog for Vince McMahon.
She was so hot.
Yeah, she was. She's Greek. She's Greek.
Who?
Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Trish Stratus.
Yeah, she looks like Pamela Anderson.
That
She looks like
blondie.
she looks like an ethnic version of Pamela
Yeah, yeah.
Anderson.
Dude, I must have joked to Trish Stratus so many times when I was
Well,
younger.
we were like 16 when she was at her peak, sort of thing. 16, 17.
You know it.
Yeah.
What's she up to these days?
I was reading about it not long ago. Not much. I think she's a coach. She went back to wrestling. I think she's coaching.
Oh, Ronda Rousey's in wrestling now.
Oh, yeah, Ronda Rousey's back to W. Yeah, I know. Right? But that's the thing. Snoop Dogg walking in with two women on leashes is demeaning to women, right? Generally. Like, across the board. Those two women were paid to do it. They obviously knew what they were getting into. Like, you put this outfit on. Here's a leash. You're going to put it around your neck.
Can it be my dog for the night? Is that alright?
Yeah. Like, they knew what they were getting into. For whatever reason, they did it, you know, for the exposure, the money, blah, blah, blah. That is a generally demeaning thing to do, right? Two women walking in with a sash, where like a sponsor's logo in either a skin-tight dress or whatever. That's no different to like fucking lingerie models of Victoria's Secret.
It's no different to anything.
Are they going to get rid of Victoria's Secret models? No. Is this journo, whatever her fucking name is she going to get pick it against Victoria's Secret? Or is that because it's women's lingerie and it's empowering?
It's more classy.
Yeah, it's
So
empowering their
alright.
sexuality or like their uniqueness or whatever.
Fuck off. There's no fucking difference.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't just say that walking girls at the darts.
Yeah. It's only happening at the darts. It's the only place they...
Oh, it's like the ring girls. They say it all the time with the ring girls at the fighting events. You know what I mean?
Boxing, UFC.
Yeah. Do they have ring men at the women's boxing? Oh, this is just a No. Are there like beefcakes coming out in like little bow ties or some shit holding up the signs?
Let me find out.
No, I'm serious. Can you get a job as a ring boy?
Johnny?
I would do that job.
Yeah, okay, but think about it, right? Imagine you were watching...
Bobby Buff.
You,
Bobby Buff, the...
yeah, Buff Bagwell.
Buff Bagwell, yeah.
He's a gigolo now, by the way.
Oh.
He's actually a legitimate gigolo. Buff Bagwell. I'm buff, I'm tough, I'm the stuff, and
Yeah,
if
them
you
big
don't
biceps.
pick me, you're just not enough. Dude, think about it, right?
I wonder how much like those characters had on my development. Anyway, go on.
Oh, the wrestling characters?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm all sorts of fucked up from those characters, dude.
Dude, man.
I used to come out when I was like 10 doing the Velvetus thing with the towel in front of my mum, like,
Who
hello,
didn't pretend
ladies.
we were the Ultimate Warrior or Hulk Hogan doing the arm or, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Get this for an article. Swedish boxing champion Mikaela Lauren has refused to defend her super welterweight world title unless organisers of her next bout dispense with a sexist tradition. Half-naked women parading. She goes, I want some hot naked guys. Why do I want to see women? I'm not gay. She goes, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a women's boxing match. She goes, I want to see some hot guys.
So they still have women doing the ring. Yeah.
She goes, I refuse to have a ring girl walking around. I want a boy. I want a guy.
Why not? That would attract more females as well.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If you were watching the boxing, right? Like mixed card events, right? So you're watching, you know, fucking whoever, like two dudes, then there's two women fighting, right? Would you get offended if you saw a dude walking around like...
It's so awkward, though.
What? So?
You don't want to go like that, though.
That's fucked.
No, I would not be offended, Dimitri. One
No,
little bit.
I wouldn't be offended. If I'm watching the boxing and there's a guy, like a shirtless dude, walking around with fucking a number for representing the ring, the round, I wouldn't give a fuck. No, it wouldn't bother me. Like, oh, that's degrading. Like, it's his job.
Who cares?
Like, he's a model or whatever, and he's fucking just doing his job.
It's a bit of eye candy.
Oh, this
Nothing wrong with
guy's actually doing it for a men's match.
Oh.
It's called Thopid Boxing.
You're
it.
fucked.
Fair.
You're fucked. No, but I'm saying, I wouldn't fucking get offended. I don't think any guy would get offended.
No.
Seriously.
Unless his package was bigger than mine, then I'm like...
But the way you make it sound, you've got the fucking...
Why are we sizing everyone up?
That's what he does.
That's all your life's work.
That's what little guys do.
No, I'm just saying. You're like, dude, I feel like it could be your daughter's graduation and like the principal is like handing her like some fucking award for like, you know, ducks or like the best fucking academic
Achievement.
something. You're just sitting there staring at him, sizing him up. He's just staring at me.
You know,
Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Speaking of which, I've got what's it called? I've got a new present.
Oh, you've come bearing gifts again, Dimmy.
Yes. Well, I had to.
What have you brought in for us?
Speaking of which,
for
you
us
didn't
lately?
bring the PlayStation cord, did you?
no.
Did you even bring your PlayStation?
No.
To play FIFA?
I'll buy one. Don't worry about it. All right. This came in the other day.
That's mad. The new Putin
The
calendar.
new Putin calendar. It's the hunting edition.
Done.
He's got a very Aussie style hat on in that picture.
It's the hunting edition.
That is cool as. All right.
Yeah.
So do you want to do the honours?
Yeah, hang on. I'll show you. It's so fucked up. It's the best photos, man.
What poses is he doing this year?
Hunting.
Oh, all about hunting.
Yeah.
I hope he's naked in one of them.
Well, we're on, what's the date today? 31st?
Yeah.
Alright, so might as well set it up for February, yeah?
NHL's back, that's how I know it's 31st.
Dude, there's the first...
Fuck, he's got a good bod for an old
Look at
dude.
this guy's face, he just...
Dude, that's a good body for an old guy.
Yeah, man.
I like that look.
Dude. This guy's mouth dropped.
Except his pants are too high.
His mouth dropped.
It actually
I
did.
love it. This national anthem has featured in like 4 episodes. For everyone at
God
home,
live Vladimir Putin.
yeah, everyone at home, get on the Instagram account or the Facey account. You'll see our beautiful Vladimir Putin calendar for 2018. The month of February is Vladimir Putin walking in some sort of riverbank in
Quiet little river.
fatigues. Yeah, in fatigues, shirtless.
Looking for mountain lions.
Why is he shirtless?
Because it's Vladimir Putin, man.
Long live Vladimir.
Yeah, dude. It's the best. I'll put it up.
Long live
I want to
Vlad.
keep that photo up, man. The one from last year's December.
Dude, we can hang him up somewhere else. We'll put him next to Kenny G. The two most opposite cunts in the world. Kenny G and Vladimir Putin at each other.
Imagine them having a conversation.
Imagine them having dinner, man. This guy's sitting there eating a steak, just fucking like blood coming out. Kenny G's like, so
So, do you like sax?
Potato salad and leeks. Oh, too good, man. But yeah, they came
that's
back the
cool
other day.
as. That's awesome.
I actually had to go to the post office. To
That's
pick it
all
up.
man.
Yeah.
You can tell he's posing though, look at him. Like he knows the camera's on him.
Of course he does. The whole thing's, it's like candid.
Dude, he'll kill him.
Yeah. No, the whole, I flicked through it. It's all like hunting. This guy can't stop staring.
He looks good.
Johnny likes his mature men.
You're fucked. You're scary.
Young boy gets lured in by a mature man.
That's a porno. That's an ex-hamster porno for sure.
I just don't like how his pants are covering his belly button. That's too high.
No, they're not. You can see his navel.
Just.
That's what's worrying you? Like, seriously?
Yeah, I don't like that. Anyway,
Sorry, King of Style. I forgot.
pants got to be low slung, Dimmy.
Jesus.
Yeah, I remember you telling me the stories about you at the beach.
What?
You said you were at the beach like years ago.
Wants to show your body.
Your shorts, your shorts literally slung as low as you could possibly get. Like, like
You got to be able to see that line, the 2 lines going in, Dimmy. Just above the hips.
Hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie.
Speaking of which,
What, Shakira?
yeah, no, not Shakira, but I was fucking.
Stop eating to the pop filter, Bobby.
You know, I've been driving that fucking, what's it called, the Suzuki Swift around like the last week.
Oh, you've been hammering that, huh?
Oh, dude, thrash the fuck out of it, man. It drinks nothing, dude. I did like 200 k's. The needle didn't even move from like the
Oily
top.
rag.
I'm telling you, 200 plus k's. The needle didn't even drop. Had the aircon on, trying to drift. You know what I mean?
Is it auto?
Yeah. I got an auto one. I didn't want to risk, like, with my my nerves the last couple of weeks. I didn't want to fuck around with gears and
Not tough enough for the stick.
Dude, I nearly reversed it into my my
Not tough
parking
enough for the
spot.
stick, that's alright.
Fuck off.
Don't worry.
Dude, I used to drive my old man's Ford Maverick. You ever driven a Maverick fully loaded, like the car's sunk to the ground because it's got film equipment, and you're doing 85 down the Calder coming back from Ballarat? Yeah. Dude, the Maverick was a fucking tank.
Not tough enough for the stick, eh?
You're fucked. Seriously, you're fucked. People were scared to get in my old man's car, let alone drive it.
What do you drive now, a stick?
No.
Not tough enough for the stick.
Oh, yeah.
I'll drive anything stick, bro.
Oh, my God.
I'll drive your stick.
You're fucked. No. Dude, because some days I'd forget to put the iPod in or whatever. The Bluetooth doesn't sync up to my phone. Like, it's so fucking shit. Dude, these new cars, I always fucking feel every time I get in someone's new car, which is like, 2 years old as opposed to my car, which is like 13 years old, I feel like I should just get rid of my fucking thing and buy something new and quick, like 12 grand, like, because it's new, it's like a new car.
Hyundai i30 or something.
Yeah, exactly. But then as soon as I get in and start driving it for about 20 minutes, I realise why it's a cheap new car. Because everything's just like stock, you know what I mean? Like nothing works. Dude, the windows, I'm surprised they weren't wind-up windows, you know what I mean? Even though
cheapest of materials.
yeah, it looks like it's all glossy, but then behind the surface, under the surface, it's just like, this is fucked.
Dude, when I went to Perth, I hired like the newest model Toyota Corolla that they had, and I was like, "Oh, cool, this would be sweet." It was terrible. Like my car was so much more of a pleasure to drive.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
It's
it was loud inside. Like it was just terrible.
Yeah.
Like it really was.
You put your foot down, you're sitting on 3,000 fucking RPM, you're doing fucking...
shaking.
Yeah, you're doing 80 Ks and the car's doing 3,000, man.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's rattling, just like
Dude, I got back in my car after getting back to Melbourne, and it was like getting in like a Rolls Royce. Like
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No shit. And so, like, anyway, I've been driving this thing around, and when was it, yesterday or the day before, I just flicked the radio on, right? I thought of you, I saw a message from you or something, I'm like, I thought about the radio, and I gave you shit about you driving. Oh, I was listening to one of our podcasts where I said you're always listening to the radio on podcast day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I put on the radio from, like, the start of the dial, like 83 point whatever, and just started flicking through. And it was all just, like, foreign languages and shit, and just random fucking music I haven't heard in years. And then it got to, like, Hits FM or something, I don't know what it was. And I'm driving to work, and they've cut off, like, it was a new song that was playing, like some current track. Oh, it was that fucking Maroon 5 track. That really fucking annoying one with the... No, the
That's
new
old.
one. The new one, the very, very new one, which is...
Probably busting out the hits of 2010.
That's how long I haven't listened to radio.
that song... Hang on, was it 2010? No, that was older than that. That's got to be older than that. That Maroon 5. That was on their first album.
Its toe on me.
Yeah, that was their first album.
She said goodbye too many times before.
Did you like fucking Levine?
Not really.
Do you know why?
Yeah, the early stuff was okay though. But
It's
then
kinda
they
cute,
sold
though.
out.
The first songs by him were alright, and then he sold out and started doing everything. Have you heard his actual... Dude, when he doesn't sing in that style, when he does his own shit... Dude, he was on Jimmy Kimmel, I think it was, doing... hang on. Adam... I'll find this. Levine... musical impressions. He was on Jimmy Kimmel doing... impressions. He does Sinatra. Have you ever watched musical impressions on Jimmy Kimmel? Basically, they're given a random singer, and then they're given like a random song or a theme, like depending on what they're doing, right?
And you got to sing it in that style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like,
Damn, that song came out in 2004, man.
yeah, I told you it was older than that, dude. So like, Levine does Sinatra. He's forced to sing kid songs as certain celebrities. So he sings a Sinatra song, Head, Shoulders, Knees and Toes. He sings the theme to Sesame Street as Michael Jackson. And he sings the Muffin Man as, what's the guy, Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam.
Nice.
Right? Dude, his Sinatra voice is ridiculous. Look at this. It's actually fucking good. Yeah.
It's the musical
Check this
impressions
out.
generator. It'll land on a random singer and a random song title. Okay? And then whoever's turn it is, you have to do an impression of that musician doing that song. Okay? Adam, you go first.
I'm obsessed with
This
these.
is your microphone here.
Thank you, thank you.
Now I'll take this one. All right,
Chrome.
ready? Let's press the button. Here we go.
All right.
Frank Sinatra singing Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes.
Sounds great.
Ruth, could you like something to start off with?
Give
Like
it something snappy. Let's take that bass line for a walk. There we go. Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
As a crooner,
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Yes. What's the ending? Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
dude, he goes through all of them. But like,
That's awesome. That's great.
do you know what shits me about Adam Levine?
That's good. All right.
I don't actually have a problem with him. Do you know what it reminds me of? There was a guy at Indoor that I used to play, and he looked...
Dude, when he closed his eyes, like, oh, indoor.
He looked... You could tell he saw Adam Levine and had like an ex that loved Adam Levine, and he's like, fuck this. He's going to be like Adam Levine +1, like the primo version
Oh,
of
I
him.
do Adam Levine.
Yeah, so every time we play the team... Or like we'd rock up, it's like, oh, someone would be like, oh, who have we got this week? I'm like, oh, it's an Adam Levine team. And he'd be that guy. He was just this angry, short guy, but he had the same tats, same haircut, same square face. That's what shits me about Adam Levine, because it reminds me of the guy from Indoor. Anyway, my fucking original point.
He's obviously got a lot of talent, but he sings like a poof just to sell records.
Oh, he does whatever he wants. I don't know. Nah,
But like the style he sings in for the pop songs, it's kind of that whiny sort of...
yeah.
Yeah.
That shit. That whiny
Nailed
fucking...
it.
The fuck?
That whiny fucking...
This love has taken its toll on me.
Brilliant.
That was Truman singing, by the way. Nice Truman.
The fucking after that
Thanks, man.
after that Adam Levine track, the Maroon 5 track, the new one, the announcer's gone like, oh, taking it back with like a fucking, what did he say, like a classic or some sort of classic banger or some shit. Yeah, I'm like, oh, here we go. And this is the song they played. Tell me if you recognise it. Yeah, as soon I heard the start of it, I'm like, how is this a classic, dude? Listen to this. All right. Tell me if you recognise this song.
The classic banger.
The announcer was like, we're taking it back old school with like a classic banger.
Must be a Beatles song he's going to play, Nick. Oh, yeah, Pink.
How is this a banger? Or classic?
That's what dude. And I got angry. Okay, how is this a
What,
classic?
all the girls singing in the car going...
Yeah. And I sat there for the point of the...
Tonight.
Dude, I sat there and listened to it. For the first time ever, I actually sat there and listened to that song. Because the lyrics...
It's not the best.
I recognise the chorus line
like
straight
Pink?
away.
I like one of best
It took me a second. It was like, in my brain, I started filtering. Is that Gwen Stefani? Is that fucking Christina? Like, who is it? And then I was like, oh, it's Pink.
She was like
Right?
a newer Gwen Stefani, let's be honest.
Who?
Pink.
What do you mean?
She was like a...
Oh, yeah, dude. But Gwen Stefani was terrible on her solo shit. Anyway, my point is, have you ever heard the fucking lyrics? Have you ever paid attention to the lyrics of that song?
Yeah. It's just you and your hand tonight.
Dude,
I'm not here for your rent.
I'd never fucking paid attention long enough to realise that's what she was saying.
It's a woman empowering song.
Dude, listen to the lyrics. Check it out going out on the late night, looking tight, feeling nice. It's a cockfight. I can tell, I just know that it's going down tonight. At the bar, we don't wait because we know them. At the bar, 6 shots just beginning. But that's when Dickhead puts his hands on me. But you see, I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really want to mess with me tonight. Just stop and take a second. I was fine before you walked into my life.
Snakes.
Because you know it's over before it began.
I like
Keep
yes.
your drink. Just give me the money. It's just you and your hand tonight.
That's fucked up.
Kind of stupid shit.
Dude, girls
You know
are
what, she probably-
singing this.
You know what? She probably didn't even write it.
No, nah. There were like 8 songwriters. Yeah.
Old 8 male songwriters.
Yeah, Max
Dimitri.
Martin from the NSYNC crew that fucking had something to do with
Quincy
it.
Jones.
Yeah. Dude, like, these lyrics were, midnight, I'm drunk, I don't give a fuck, want to dance by myself, guess you're out of luck, don't touch, back up, I'm not the one. Yeah, and then the whole, everything again, you know, fucking blah, 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 it's just you and your hand.
And that's a very tame song. Like,
Yeah.
you actually look at some of these lyrics, it's just like, what the fuck is...
Songwriters.
So if a guy wrote-
Dude! Songwriters.
Oh,
Lucas Gottwald, Max Martin. That's not even a joke.
It's always old guys.
Dude, Alicia Moore, which is, yeah, thing, and Rami Yacoub. So, dude, Max Martin actually had something to do with it. I wasn't even wrong.
So if a pop guy was to sing that,
But that's what,
get
yeah.
into a girl saying it's you and your hand tonight,
It's just you and your
get your hand out of
finger
your
tonight.
Yeah, get your hand out of your box.
Yeah, it's just you and your hand tonight. Could Eminem do a chorus?
No.
It's just you and your hand tonight. Could Kanye West do a chorus? It's just you and your hand tonight.
No one listens to Kanye anyway. No,
I'm just saying, for the purpose of the exercise, dude, I'd never listen to those lyrics. Like, I'd switch off. Bieber. If Bieber had a song like that, would it be accepted?
Just you and your fingers tonight.
Yeah. Or if Bieber sang the exact same song, or Chris Brown, there you go, put Chris Brown in it.
I dare say people would be marching, Dimitri.
Marching.
You'd get some marches.
They would burn his fucking record label building down, man. There'd be calls for him to be fucking imprisoned. I'm not even... Dude,
It's not equality.
that's a song that little girls would be fucking singing at the concert.
Dude, could you imagine that at school? It's just you and your hand tonight.
I remember my ex-girlfriend's niece, like when she was like 10, just singing all these pop songs, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and she's just saying the most like
But
full-on
that's what
shit.
I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Every time a male artist comes out, like Eminem or someone that... Like, Eminem's not controversial anymore, but back in his day, like the Slim Shady era, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what shits me. Like, people could... Like, when people came out criticising NWA, right, for being politically, like, forward and aware or whatever... They're like, oh, you know, this is fucking, it's enticing police brutality, it's doing this, it's doing that, it's creating fucking friction. And it's like, no, hip-hop was a means of, like, social fucking what's it called?
Like awareness or whatever?
Yeah, like social awareness, but it's like they're telling a story of things that exist. They're not making up shit. They're actively just fucking relaying...
Social commentary, do you mean?
Yeah, it's social commentary. That's what I was looking for. Do you know what I mean? This is a song, right? For whatever reason, Pink and Max Martin wrote it, yeah? Whether it's an female empowerment thing or blah, blah, blah. She's literally saying it's just you and your hand tonight.
Like, don't touch me,
insinuating,
don't
like,
mess with me.
masturbation.
Yeah.
Don't touch me, give me money,
And you got
go have a wank.
12-year-olds at the concert singing this song with their mothers. No, I'm just...
And the mother and the daughter both singing the same lyrics.
Yeah. It's just you and your hand tonight.
And they're plastered with makeup.
Yeah.
Mum, is that what you told Dad?
I'm just saying.
Dad, it's just you and your hand tonight.
I'm just saying. Like, what the fuck?
But that's what...
Fuck off, Dad, it's just you and your hand.
Dude, I never saw Pink getting slammed to this sort of shit.
Nah.
Oh, shit.
No,
like, seriously.
She's like held in high esteem as like fucking macho woman.
An ambassador, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, dude,
Fuck
it's-
Pink, man. Like, seriously.
Dude, I've always tripped out about that. Like, and that's a tame lyrics. Like, you read some of them and it's just full, blatant, man-hating shit. It's frustrating, dude.